Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to Common Comic Covers, an appreciation podcast for non-key comics. I'm Jeremy, and with me is Andy. Say something, Andy.
Hi. Is
Oh,
this
nope. Yep,
nope.
that's on. Yep, it's
Okay.
working.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's
good.
working.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure you subscribe, like, follow us on Instagram, follow
Uh,
Follow Andy on Facebook, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, follow us, like us. Starting off with our common cover. Andy, what's your common cover of the week?
Well, that's a good question. I have a gem from 1983, and I had this book as a child. So I've and it's John Romita Jr. and Dave Sims cover. And I have always loved this book. I think I have 4 copies of it. I recently went online and bought a Canadian price variant cover of it, and that's what this one is. It wasn't in the collection that I bought, but I was like, now that I know it exists, I want it. And it's in probably an 8.0 grade, so it's cool. He's taking the mask off of the Green Goblin, who is not the Green Goblin at this time. I think it's like somebody that's like hypnotized into believing they're the Green Goblin.
And this is not an expensive book.
No, it's not. It's I mean, you can get a really fancy one for under $100.
Yeah. It's a beautiful book. And you have the Newsstand, you have Direct Market, and you have Canadian now?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That's congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
No, I mean, it is a beautiful book.
Yeah, I think I traded it away for Spider-Man, the McFarlane issues, #2. I didn't want to make the trade. Like, someone really pushed me. I was like, a dumb kid bringing my comic books to school, and someone like predatorially like, "Wow, let's trade." And
I'm really sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, that's okay. It happened a few times to me, but that's okay.
It wasn't me, right?
No, I didn't know you in that youth. But yeah, it's and I'm happy. I have a lot of those other ones too. What's your comic cover?
Yeah, thanks. I'm going to take you to 1972.
Ooh.
Marvel Comics, 20-cent comic here. We have Shanna the She-Devil #1. This is a Jim Steranko cover. And on the inside, we have scripts by Carol Suling and the one and the only Steve Gerber.
Oh, no.
And pencils by George Tuska. So an all-star cast, if you ask me, on the Shayna run. It only ran for 6 issues. I don't know if it was a planned 6-issue arc, but I read this. It's fun. Gerber will tell you that he didn't have a lot to do in it. I think he just kind of helped plot it. And then Carol Suling was the one that wrote it. Steranko, I want to say, does the first 2 covers on it. Romita does a cover. Buscema does a cover. Romita Sr., by the way. I think Romita Sr. actually does 5 and 6. So a fun book. I bought this. I a month, 2 months ago, I paid $16 for it, and I put it. It's got a little bit of a roll, but I'm going to give it probably a 7.0, 6.0,
Nice.
7.0.
Did you get that locally, or?
Yeah, I went down to one of my local comic book shops, and I should say, because I talk about it a lot, that's the name of the shop. It's called the comic book shop.
The comic book shop, yeah.
I went to the comic book shop, which is the name of the store, and I just pulled it out of the bin, which I was kind of surprised. I wasn't looking for it. I was just kind of thumbing around looking for things, and I pulled this, and I thought $16 for Steranko, Shayna. I don't know if you can get better than that. So
yeah, could you get zoom up on not necessarily Shayna, but like just it's pretty glary, but
got good colors.
Yeah, I like there's the wildcats and like
you got a leopard, a panther, a monkey. a guy.
Harkens back to the golden age of comic books.
Very well, and Shanna comes from the golden age.
Okay.
So it's a great first-ish.
That's fantastic.
Andy, what are you buying? What are you reading? What are you taking from your kids' comic collections?
I read I didn't read a lot this week. But I did read a $1 find. It's called Stumptown. It's by Greg Rucka, who I think is a Portland resident, and this is a Portland setting in Portland, and it has a very Jessica Jones vibe to it, I think. And it's a female detective, and this is the title of the comic is The Case of the Baby in the Velvet Case, and it's somebody stole somebody's guitar. So it was cool. It's a good read. I was like, oh, I would be interested in figuring out how this story ends. So.
I think I have a couple of those, but I believe you're right. I believe it is Portland based.
Yeah, I mean, I read it. It is definitely Portland based, but yeah, or at least this story was. And then I bought that time I went to Belkirk Coin and Comics, and I got this for $1.
It rolls off the tongue just like the name of our show.
Just like the name of our show. And then I got the Shadow number 6. And this was in the half off bin, but I don't think I got half off. I think there was a mistake. But I'm not sure. And then I got Star Spangled War Stories, another one of these. 164. I love these DC war books. And then I got the Smurfs number 1 Newsstand. And this one hurts because I paid $26 for it, I think, when I intended to pay $13. I was like, for $13, sure. $26, way overpriced. So, but I'm not sure what I paid.
I would say you overpaid by at least $13 either way.
Well, the cover price is 60 cents. So, but this is in immaculate shape. I mean, the condition is just amazing.
Yeah, Smithsonian worthy.
Yes. And then I got Justice League of America, number 125, which is just it was a eBay. It was from my comic book shop, but it was eBay sale. And then I got this Fantastic Four Sandman cover. Fantastic Four 63 Kirby art. Yeah, beautiful, gorgeous.
I love the black background.
Yeah.
And that just makes everyone else pop. That's really cool.
It's in really nice shape too, except for you can really see the spine with the crunch. I mean, like this what
not bad, making. I would have paid $13 for that.
Okay, yeah, and I don't know how much I paid. And then I paid $3 for this book, The Question Number 2. This is the graphic novels that I've read. I'm like, I'd be interested in collecting the single issues, and I found some. And then I found a book for you. The X-Files number 30. Do you have the X-Files 30?
I don't. Look at that.
I'll set it aside for you.
Did you pay $26 for that?
I paid $1. It was in the dollar bin.
They're treasures.
Yeah. Or, I read some. It could have been the other thing.
Sometimes I think to myself, instead of buying these $20 bin comics for $20, I could just buy one really cool book for $20, and then I'm like, no, I'm gonna buy these 20 books for $1.
Yeah.
And then about halfway home, I'm like, why did I buy these?
Yeah, that's true.
StormWatch, look at that.
Yeah, StormWatch number 1, dollar bin find.
That is littered in the dollar bin. Those image. I think I have all of them, but I've paid $1 for every single one of them. Those early number 1s, number 2, Wildcats, Stormwatch, Cyberforce, Phantom Force.
Yeah, I don't know why. I
don't think that's Image. I don't think Phantom Force is Image. Anyway, sorry.
That's okay. Oh, and then I found The Question number 1 of us. This came out much later. It's a much later one.
Same like volume 2.
Yeah, or
Okay.
something.
It's awesome.
And then I got the question number 13 for $1.
Proud of you
14.
for hitting the dollar bin so hard.
Yeah, I
Boy,
mean,
that's a cool cover.
yeah, he's this in this issue he is up against some like it's a very grim book, but there's a person going around and murdering guys in recruit like Navy Army recruiting stations. So he's trying to track that guy down. It turns out it's like a group of ex-army people trying to, anyways. Yeah. So that's why he's wearing an American flag on there, I guess. And then this is 15 I got for $1 and 18 I got for $1. So I was happy. I was like, oh, great.
It's a great run.
Yeah. And then I got StreetWolf 1, StreetWolf 2,
Oh no.
StreetWolf 3 for a total of $3 and shipping. And then I got Nextman.
Uh-huh.
Nextman. And then I got some Ultimate Spider-Man that are a little beat up, but I don't have any in this time period. The first
those are some of my favorites. I'm working on 1 through 100.
Oh.
I think I'm up to 30.
Okay.
And then some splatterings between 31 and 100, but it's a fun run.
Yeah. That's
wow. I'm impressed. You lately your comics, I don't think anything's been newer than 1970 something, but that you hit the 80s and 90s hard there.
Well, yes, last week I did I did the new Captain America run. Remember? You didn't remember. You don't rewatch our episodes over and over again like I have to.
I mean, I thought you just talked about it. Did you show it?
Yeah, I showed it.
No, don't show it again. No.
Okay.
Have you left that room since last week?
Oh yeah, I shower nearly daily. I shower nearly daily. No, I have a laptop, so
Are you sitting on comic books?
No.
Like,
let's move on.
All right.
What have you been doing? What have you been reading?
Well, so I got a stack of $1 and $2 comic books. Ooh. So here's some $1 ones I just snagged. They were fun. Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna have to put this one in a golden age bag and board.
Because it's so rolled.
It's so rolled, but it's just a fun, she's shooting Superman. This is fun. Jughead. Nothing special. It's got snow. I'm a sucker for snow. Life with Archie. That's fun.
Yeah.
Christmas tree there. This is a buck. I love the art. This is Metalman number 43. Nothing significant, but look at this. How cool is that?
Yeah, take it out of the plastic. It'll be easier to check it out.
Okay, I don't want to damage it.
I know.
I'm always just impressed when the comic bins, the dollar bins are isn't that cool?
Oh yeah, so it's like a head on all the bunch of heads on the floor.
Nice abstract. Metalman kind of did that, but I don't know. This one I thought it was cool.
I like it. Yeah.
Adventures into the Unknown. I think this is what American Comics Group.
I want that comic book.
Well, it's going to cost you $1.
I will mail you $1.
So I grabbed those at Giant Nerd Books, and then this afternoon my son wanted to go and grab some Fantastic Four. So they have a $2 spinner rack right at the front, and these were just sitting there waiting for me. Kirby.
Who did that?
This is Whitney, Ogden Whitney.
I mean, who is a DC?
No,
Marvel or DC?
American Comic Group.
That's cool.
It's Silver Age. So this Herbie, he's kind of look him up. He's a fun, non-superhero.
Okay.
He's got a magic lollipop. Herbie number 13. Canadian version, just because he's wearing a mounting.
Yeah, that's good.
Herbie number 15.
Is he blasting him with turtle poop?
No, he's spitting him out. It's a great one. Herbie number 19.
Oh, that's a horror book, huh? What is that? Is a zombie in the background?
Yeah, you got a mummy in there. They're in some. I haven't read these. I just got them today.
That's postcode horror.
Then we have the last one. Herbie number 23. This was it for the run.
Oh wow!
I want to say they're 65 to 67-ish or something like that.
Yeah, I mean those last issues sometimes are very scarce because the print runs are so low.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, these are all, and that one actually I would say is probably more like a 5.0, but these are all sitting at a 2.0. $2 though. Herbies are fun. I've been looking at Herbies here and there, just a few kind of, those fun. I like Sugar and Spike and Herbie and
Sugar and Spice is what you said?
Sugar and Spike. Oh, just wait. I got a whole stack of Sugar and Spike on it. Have you never heard of Sugar and Spike?
Is that like an ape and a woman thing?
No, it's two babies, baby. It's Silver Age stuff. It's two babies and their adventures, and they can understand each other, but the adults can't.
Why did you collect that? In case you need to start a fire?
My two of my kids love sitting on the couch and reading Sugar and Spike together. So
okay, all right, okay, that's fair.
They have a blast, and like in the centerfold, there's always like cut out paper dolls. And it's nice to find them with those not cut out, so then I can cut them out and play with them.
Oh my gosh!
There is one. I think I'm gonna send you a copy of Sugar and Spike. I think you need some Sugar and Spike in your life.
There better be some dolls in there.
Andy, you made a big deal this week to do an Undervalued comic book.
Yeah.
And so I painstakingly went through all my comic books to look for an Undervalued comic book, all to find out that you did not.
I did. I just can't find it.
Yeah, well, my point rests. So here's my Undervalued comic book of the week. You've seen this one. I don't know if it's common, but I would say it's undervalued. This is Marvel graphic novel number 4, the first appearance of the New Mutants. Yeah. If you don't know, this is Cannonball, first appearance, Psyche, first appearance, Wolfsbane, first appearance, Sunspot, first appearance, and then Karma joins them. It's not her first appearance. It's also the first appearance of the White Rook. Member of it. So all these, it's hard to find a Marvel comic book that's the first appearance of a new team and a 9.0 CGC 9.0. I think it was a first print, just sold on eBay for $100.
Yeah.
So that's a 9.0 graded $100. So you could come out with a good copy of this for $20, which to me, I think that's undervalued.
Yeah. Offhand, do you know what year? Sorry, I could have looked that up. I
do. No, you don't. I got it right here. I'm prepared. 1982.
82. Yeah.
1982. It went for. There's a Canadian edition, so you want to probably grab that one.
Yeah, it's probably the one I want.
And then there was a second printing.
I think I have like the 9th printing or something.
Was there that many?
That may be a 7th print. I have a high printing number.
Anyway, fun book. It's a Chris Claremont. I don't know if you've heard of him.
He's a kind of an indie guy, right?
Yeah. Did a lot of early Archies. Bob McLeod does the cover and the art. I read it. It's an okay story. It's a Chris Claremont. You're going to go away feeling, okay, that was pretty good. But I don't know. To me, again, like I said, you don't find a lot of Marvel, front and center groups where you can get their first appearance for honestly a good condition. You probably, if you are patient, $20 to $30.
Yeah.
That's undervalued.
There's a prejudice against non-comic format, I think. Like
You
because it's
think
a graphic novel size, they're like, meh. Like in magazines too, like Rocket Raccoon's first appearance is in a magazine, but his appearance in Hulk is way more expensive.
I think you're absolutely right. I think if they would have put this in a normal comic book format, there's a
Yeah.
New Mutants #1, but that's not their first appearance. But if that would have been their first appearance, you're absolutely right. It would have not been, because as we all know, where do we put those? They don't fit in your normal box.
I know. Yeah. I do have a magazine size boxes now, so I do that now.
Yeah, so, I don't.
Yeah,
I have a crate.
Okay, there you go. That works. A milk crate or yeah,
it works.
Yeah, I think the one I think that's a good area to invest in too, because it's like I personally feel like these early graphic novels are highly underappreciated.
I'm right there. I've bought so many of those the last couple of years because I think they're fun. I love my boys and I really got into treasure editions and the art, and it's just huge, and it's right there. It's awesome.
Yeah. Those are fantastic. I don't see them around here very often. Like
I get them. No, I get them on eBay.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so I don't have one, so I'm sorry.
How about you do yours next week?
I'll do mine next week. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That'll be good.
Do you want to do a little either or for you?
Yeah.
A little either. Okay.
Yeah. And then you're going to take me on a blind date, right?
I'm going to take you on a trash or treasure, a blind date with her.
Trash or treasure. Follow us, subscribe.
Okay. So I have. Oh, I gotta share this. Present it. So let's see. How do I do that? This is the challenging part here, folks. All right. So I have something called All-Star Comics #8. There it is. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. I see Hawkman. I see the Spectre.
Okay.
I see Ken. I see
yeah. And this is
Justice
kind of
Society.
The like B reason this is popular is because those two, Dr. Midnight and Dr. I don't remember.
Phil? Dr. Phil?
Join the JSA. But I will leave this. The
Sandman, Johnny Thunder, Dr. Midnight, and Starman.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna stop sharing, and then I'm gonna show you the next comic. So that's All Star.
I just see a picture of you.
Mm-hmm. I stop sharing, and I'm gonna share this, and it will, and then I'll share with you the and then Sensation Comics #1.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So this is the thing. If the comics are the same value, not the same grade, same value. What you saw the previous comic book was the first appearance of Wonder Woman, and Sensation Comics #1 is the first cover appearance of Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love a first appearance, but
yeah,
this is cool. This one right here is cool. And, the other one, there's no reference to Wonder Woman whatsoever on the cover. Really cool cover. But the significance of Wonder Woman, significance of her, I'm going to go with Sensation Comics #1.
Okay.
How about you?
Cool. I think if they're the same value, I think I would probably go with Sensation Comics 1. Unless it was like they're like this was mid grade and the other one was low grade.
Oh, they're the same value. You said they're the same value.
Yeah, same value. If they're the same value, but it's like a mid grade, maybe I do. I don't know. It's hard. The other one is pretty iconic looking too.
You just got to decide.
I think All-Star. I think I do All-Star 8.
Okay. Hey, do this, everybody. Say something in the comments. Tell Andy why he's wrong. But tell us also which one you think is the better of the two. All-Star Comics number, which one was it?
8
or Sensation Comics number 1.
Yeah,
first appearance of Wonder Woman versus first appearance of Wonder Woman on a comic. And while you're on the comments, what common cover did you like better this week? Shanna the She-Devil or Andy's?
Which was Amazing Spider-Man 245.
All right, Andy, I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah. Okay,
No.
I gotta make sure you can't read it or see
Yeah,
what
so
I'm
this
reading.
is the first. Usually I am the one doing the trash. He didn't see. Andy's licking his fingers.
Finger.
Yeah. Usually I'm the one doing. So this is Trash or Treasure. It's a blind date with a common or a dollar bin comic, and so Andy's not going to show me the cover, who it is, who the superheroes are. He's going to do his best to replace names with pronouns. Usually that's the easiest way to go, I've found. So usually it's me.
I'm going to use names because it doesn't matter. And I'm going to highlight all the naughty words. So I'm just kidding.
Oh boy. Okay, and then I'm gonna go a scale of 1 to 10 on story and 1 to 10 on how well Andy reads it to me.
Good. I don't like speeches, and unlike most who say that I'm not going to follow, I'm not. And unlike most, I'm not going to follow.
I'm sorry. Have you started?
Yes.
Oh,
that's how good it was. Oh, the product speaks for itself. It's the reason you are here tonight, and it's ready. All it requires is someone stupid enough to attract its attention. Cut to another scene. We're gonna be rich. That's an ashtray. See, Doc, I said you'd be of use. I still don't understand the interest in art. There's a market for these. There's a market for these on the rim? ? Ashtray's a damn sight. Prettier than them scribblings. Careful with those glasses. Wouldn't want your retinas getting scanned by sensors we missed.
So it's two guys.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So there's
art gallery looking at a Jackson Pollock.
So the first part is like they're in like a munition or like a warehouse with like this big weapon type thing, and then he's telling like people that are invested. And then the second part is like people are breaking into our art gallery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna give it a 2 for story.
Oh, all right.
I guess it's hard to follow along sequential art without the art. And your narration.
It's enthusiastic.
Yeah, no, it was hard to know when. We're gonna go 2s all around, and I'm gonna wish you well. I'm gonna make sure that you get in the house okay, and then we're never gonna see each other again. So that's it.
You didn't like it.
Yeah,
not a second day. Okay, so you're gonna kick yourself. This is Serenity number 1. Serenity number 1.
Serenity now. Yeah, no, is that a spin-off of whatchamacallit?
The Serenity Show?
Oh wait, yeah, no, it is the Serenity Show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Number 1, wow.
Okay. Yeah, number 1. I think it's like a Better Days is the mini series of it.
Yeah, hold on to that one.
I'm looking forward to reading it. I actually was like interested when I was reading. Okay. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
My Little Prince.
Wait. Set the stage a little bit for me. Where are we at?
We're in an office building.
Okay.
My Little Prince. Lauren. Oh, what did they do to you? Nana. She tried to eat me. Medic! You're gonna make it, Angel. Just don't stop fighting. Doctor, is there a Geppetto in the house?
Keep going. I like no, go. Give me a little bit more. Give me a little more.
Okay, this is a different scene.
Where are we at?
We're at in a doctor's office.
Okay, so we went from the office, so the ambulance came. Okay.
No, this is a different group of people. This is other people going to the doctor.
Coincidental?
Maybe. And so the doctor says, with you in a minute. So I want you to keep those glasses on for a full week. Give those fancy new retinas time to adjust. Then I get to see you in 14 days. And then the person says, X-ray vision, very now. Something's wrong with the implant you gave me. Well, I doubt that, gun, isn't it? But let's take a look. The imprint is fading. Don't blink. Your neural path modification has almost completely reverted.
All right. Okay. All right.
Any idea who it is? What it is?
I feel like it's an X-Men title.
Okay. That's a guess.
Scott with the retinas, got new retinas, something like that.
Okay.
Cyclops.
Like
okay, storyline. You started off really strong.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I asked you to keep going, it fizzled a little bit. So
they got the boring part.
Yeah, exactly. So the first part, I'm giving you an 8. I'm giving the story a 5. A 5. I wanted to keep going, and then it kind of got,
Yeah.
I'd still push through. I'm intrigued.
Okay. Well, this, my friend, is issue 3 of Angel Smile Time, where Angel the vampire's turned into a puppet.
That is the creepiest cover ever.
That Spike is a puppet. I love this show.
Wow. Is that a variant?
Is it a variant? No, it had a variant. This is cover A. Let's see. But this was, this is a mini series. Smile Time. Smile Time was an episode in Angel, and it's.
I like that there was a theme tonight.
Yeah, 2 Josh Wheaton joints. Yeah.
Well, I think that's it for common comic covers. Remember to subscribe. Leave a comment in the comments. What common cover did you like? What either or did you like? And what do you think of the trash or treasure tonight? Which one intrigued you? Until next week, I'm Jeremy.
I'm Andy. That's my name.
All right. And together we're Drandy.
Drandy.